Welcome to the world of Rust, a game that has captivated millions of players worldwide with its unique blend of survival, crafting, and ruthless player interaction. In this 10-minute video, we'll take you on a journey through the history of Rust and explore the pivotal changes that have shaped it into the phenomenon it is today. The origins. Rust was born out of the mind of Gary Newman and his team at Facepunch Studios. The game's early iterations were inspired by the popular DayZ mod for Arma 2, which introduced the world to the concept of a harsh, open-world survival game. Rust's initial versions were primitive, but they laid the foundation for something truly special. Legacy. Rust Legacy. Rust, released in 2013, was the first step in the game's evolution. This version featured basic survival mechanics, crafting, and the infamous radiation zones. But it was the player-driven interaction that set it apart, as players formed alliances and waged brutal battles for resources. The New Dawn, the XP system. The game took a significant turn in 2016 with the introduction of the XP system. This marked the transition from legacy Rust to the new era of the game. The XP system added a sense of progression, but it wasn't without its flaws. Players had mixed feelings about the grind, and Facepunch Studios realized they needed to iterate. Component system. Enter the component system in 2016, which replaced the XP system. This change allowed players to acquire components to craft items, fostering a more dynamic and exciting experience. The focus shifted to exploration and looting, and Rust's player base continued to grow. The Blueprint era. The next significant milestone came in 2017 with the introduction of the Blueprint system. This update allowed players to find and learn blueprints, unlocking new crafting recipes. It added a layer of complexity to the game and encouraged exploration and trade. Progression. Update. In 2018, the Progression Update revamped the game yet again. Players could now choose from different roles like Farmer, Hunter, and Builder, and they gained experience in these roles. This system encouraged a more diverse gameplay experience and gave players more freedom to choose their playstyle. Rust as a service. Rust was no longer just a game but had become a platform for creativity. Modding communities flourished, and content creators added custom maps, game modes, and experiences that kept the game fresh and exciting for both players and viewers alike. Helicopters and hot air balloons. Beyond ground combat, Rust introduced aerial warfare with helicopters and hot air balloons. Helicopters became coveted assets for raiders, providing mobility and firepower. Meanwhile, hot air balloons allowed players to survey the terrain from above and launch surprise attacks, adding a new dimension to the game's tactical possibilities. The Minicopter. The Minicopter brought the thrill of flight to Rust. Its agility and speed made it a game-changer for reconnaissance, transportation, and surprise attacks. Piloting a minicopter added a new dimension to the game, allowing players to explore the world from above and engage in aerial combat. The Chinook helicopter event. The Chinook helicopter event added to the game and took the aerial threat to a whole new level. Announcing its arrival with its iconic ominous sound, the Chinook brought intense PvP encounters as players battled for the precious loot it carried. This event became a server-wide spectacle, showcasing Rust's ability to create dynamic, player-driven content. Conclusion. Graphical improvements. Throughout its evolution, Rust received numerous graphical updates that enhanced its visual appeal. From revamped environments to stunning lighting effects, the game started to feel like a living, breathing world. Conclusion and continuing evolution. Today, Rust is a gaming phenomenon with millions of players worldwide. Its relentless evolution, driven by player feedback and innovation from Facepunch Studios, has turned it into an enduring masterpiece of survival gaming. As we look to the future, we can only imagine what exciting changes and challenges lie ahead. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of Rust. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more gaming content. And as always, keep surviving, keep building, and keep thriving in the harsh world of Rust.